Dr. Dowd.
On Tuesday, the SGA held an open panel discussion about free speech at Strong Hall, where faculty and students discussed the causes of modern-day racism. Panelists discussed the impact of free speech versus hate speech in regards to both the recent incident at the Rock and the upcoming visit from Matthew Heimbach of the Traditionalist Workers' Party.
This weekend, and it's a quote by Thomas Jefferson, and it goes right along with what you were saying about how this is coming. If we tried to stop it, they'd come anyway. And so I think that our university has done a great job to show what we are about, what we stand for. And this quote, I think, just goes right along with that. Error of opinion may be tolerated where reason is left free to combat it.
I personally believe that what these individuals stand for, that the doctrines that they espouse, are evil. I believe that in my heart and soul. But I believe as officers of the state that we cannot say, you can't come here and say that. I do not want the state to govern any kind of speech whatsoever.
Student Body Vice President Michael Curtis Jr., along with others on the panel, shared his thoughts on how much progress has been made.
It's new under the sun. So coming from slavery to Jim Crow to everyone equal to the moments during the Civil Rights Movement till now, nothing is totally new. It just has been molded to fit and be a little bit more acceptable to our current conditions. And so how do students feel today? Some students are walking around campus saying that, hey, that event that we had at the Rock cured racism. We have nothing else on this campus. Good job, SGA. It's time to go study. Or maybe not to go study, right? And students feeling that way and walking around campus. And so, but another part is students having apathy towards it.
I also think social media is playing into it. Whether it's social media or the mass media, what's being published, people out there are buying into some of the rhetoric that's being spewed by some of the hate groups, and they're recruiting. They're recruiting young and impressionable individuals. Some of these individuals, they feel like they are experiencing erasure. They feel like their history is being erased.
At the end, a Q&A was held, and audience members wanted to know how a campus with free speech would go about avoiding any sort of hostility.
Does the university have to be open for public use? In regard to our policies, do you think we strike the right balance between being open for the public to use our facilities, for example?
We have an obligation to our community, and therefore we will make our campus open. I had an opportunity to spend 3 or 4 days with the chief student affairs officers of the large public institutions in the Southeast over the past couple of days. And one of the unintended consequences that I learned about from one of our colleagues at another school was that they decided to change their policy so that others couldn't use their space. And in fact, what they ended up doing is they ended up impacting their community much more negatively than they would other members of these groups that we don't like on our campus. And then it was the members of the community, particularly from a group
from the Daily Beacon, this is Jitu Arcot.